the hell? Good afternoon, good evening, folks. How are you all? Welcome back. This is Mike with Common Guy Sports. Welcome inside Sunny Woburn Recreation Center for the Saturday finals of the 2026 New Jersey Swimming Scarlet Gold Championships. All right. Just getting all the data together here. Should be getting started in about 5 minutes. I'm expecting we're doing another national anthem. All the information looks like it's updated in Meet Mobile. I'm trying to just do one thing on my side here. Something's... All right. Hope everybody's having a good day. Welcome back. If you were with us before, I put the link to the Be Smart website. Oh, why? All right, that's a little bit better. I see 17 people out there. Hopefully everything looks and sounds okay. It is 5:41. Just trying to get one file to download. It's not working. Just a little, I don't have the latest cheat sheets, and for the really confused why I'm not getting the update. All right. Again, we should be getting started shortly. We're going to start. There it is. Wow, that took a while. And that didn't work. Oh, come on. One of those days, everything wants to update software when you don't want it to. What the heck? All right, we should be starting with events, no, not 69, before that, 65, which is going to be 200 medley relay. Again, I'm expecting national anthem. There we go. That's a little bit better.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if we could ask you to please rise, if able, remove your hats with the playing of our nation's anthem. Thank you.
All right. So again, we're starting event 65. So those names you see on the top, well, you'll see them in a second. Top right. I keep hitting the wrong button. I apologize, folks.
Event 65, girls 13 to 14, 200-yard medley relay.
All right, so
Heat 1.
scoreboard
Mr.
top
Referee.
left. I do have an ability. I'm going to display the scoreboard a little larger at times. Hopefully find that useful. Here it is with the lane assignments. This is Heat 1 of 2. Star, Lifetime, and Jersey Shore Y are your teams. Lanes 3 through 5. Medley relay. We are underway. 25-yard pool. All starts will start at the right side with the 200. There's your announcer.
A relay. Lane 4, Metro Area Lifetime Swimming, B relay. And lane 5, Quiet Sledding of the Jersey Shore, A relay.
All right, that is lane 5, Jersey Shore Y. First to transition, second swimmer in. I don't have individual names. After they get updated in Meet Mobile, we'll get the full names. All right. Each swimmer swimming a 50 down and back. The names on the top right are the entries for Heat 2. Heat 2 of 2 here for the 13, 14-year-olds. Again, we're going to segment everything. 13, 14 girls, then we'll go 13, 14 boys. Then we'll have 15 and over women, and then 15 and over men. Third swimmers entering Jersey Shore still leads. This is event 65, Heat 1. Glad you could join us this evening. Should be about a couple hours worth of swimming here. Bottom right of your screen, you can see the menu of events we'll have. Final 25, Jersey Shore leading, Lifetime, Bede. So again, the letter designation, the A team is going to be the fastest team for that particular club. And then they'll work down A, B, and so on. All right, Jersey Shore goes low, 157. They came in on a 201. All right, here's a bigger look at the scoreboard. Hopefully you find that a little helpful. Again, that's just replicating what you see on the top right of your screen. Again, the Scarlet ones, I should have updated for the logos. I did not do that.
Heat 2, Mr. Referee.
This is the final heat, 13-14 girls. Top right are the first heat for the boys, 13-14. Those three teams you see there.
Lane 1, New Jersey Race Club, A relay. Lane 3, Jersey Aquatics Center, A relay. Lane 4, Scarlet Aquatics, A relay. Lane 5, Scarlet Aquatics, B relay. Lane 6, Metro Area Lifetime Swimming, A relay. Lane 7,
All right, we're
Scarlet
tight
Aquatics,
across the board.
C relay.
Lane 5, Scarlet B. First to transition. What's going on there? All right, now Scarlet A making a move here, lane 4. So of the lanes between the three back lane lines, that's 4 and 5. Here is lane 4. Let's check out that split of 30.09. They're transitioning at 58.96 on the front half. We're missing them. That is your Scarlet A team in lane 4. Final swimmers entering here, freestylers. 27.6 on the board there. It's a little slow. Got a lot of flickering. It's on my side. If you're seeing any flickering, don't worry. Look at those 327s on the board. Coming into the finish here. Scarlet A goes low, 150.19, just off their C. Let's show you the board. Record up here was 146, Red Bank YMCA. All right, here we go. Event 66 now. First heat for the boys. Again, so we'll go.
Event 66, boys 13 to 14, 200-yard medley relay. Heat 1. Mr. Referee.
This is heat 1 of 2. All right, I see your comment. What is 67.45? Still going to zone, so congratulations. I don't know your name, so I can't talk about you. All right, this is event 66, heat 2 of 2. On the bottom right, you'll see there are certain times there will be breaks scheduled in. Again, allowing swimmers that have multiple events to make sure they're.
Lane 3, Cougar Aquatic Team, A relay. Lane 4, Metro Area Lifetime Swimming, B relay. Lane 5, Virgin Barracudas Swim Team, A relay.
All right, so I'm taking advantage of the announcer and then trying to identify the team here in the relays. Obviously, just going to get that first swimmer during that period, but try and do a little bit more. So here is Cougar Aquatic A in 3, Red Cap in the middle, Lifetime B. Closest to us, Bergen Barracuda B. Or I'm A, sorry, A. Low seed was a 156.21 for Lifetime in the middle. Top right, orange text are the next ones up. Zach's World's going to zones 2. Also, I should say. All right, big 31-61. You can see that on the board. Nice split there for that Lifetime swimmer. Drew them back even with Cougar. Here come your freestylers. Little lead there off the blocks for Cougar. Final turn, 25 to go. Again, top right of your screen are the teams coming up next. That'll be 2 of 2. Take you to this view. I think this is an easier way to see the finish. 152 there, dropping a bunch. Cougar came in at 205. They go 152. 153 for Lifetime B, improving off of 156.21. Also, Bergen Barracuda dropping over a second. Nice job. Here are the entries for Heat 2 of 2.
Mr. Referee.
On deck will be the women's, the 15 and over. We have 2 heats there. Those names will get updated in a second on the top right. Those are now updated top right. Next race will be Heat 1 of event 67. Underway. All right, Jack A, no show in 6.
Lane 2, Metro Area Lifetime Swimming, A relay. Lane 3, Scarlet Aquatics.
Well, no
C
show there.
Relay. Lane 4, Scarlet Aquatics, A relay. Lane 5, Scarlet Aquatics, B relay. Lane 6, Jersey Aquatic Center, A relay. Lane 7, YMCA of the Jersey Shore, A relay.
All right, a couple no-shows. This is your lane 4, Scarlet A. First to transition, Jersey Shore Y and 7, second to transition. Third swimmers are in. Here's our freestylers entering. Scarlet A continues to lead, 23-44 on that split. 24.99 for Jersey Shore Y. Freestylers already at the far end. All right, didn't breathe that second half at all. I don't know the whole time or not. All right, glad everybody can join us. Let's show you the scoreboard a little easier to read. Here's your times. Again, that window that you see pop up and down like that, that is just replicating the top left, just in a larger font or a larger zoom.
67.
This is
Women 15 and over, 200-yard medley relay. Heat 1.
Heat 1 of
Mr.
2.
Referee.
Low seed 159.07. You can see that on the white text. Underway with the ladies.
Lane 3, Cougar Aquatic Team, C relay. Lane 4, Bergen Barracuda Swim Team, A relay. Lane 5, Cougar Aquatic Team, B relay.
Again, heat 1 of 2 here in event 67. So this is the women's, or 15 and over, and then we'll have the men's, the 15 and over, event 68, 2 heats also there. Third leg's in the pool. Here come our freestylers. All right, Bergen Barracuda in 4. They came in on a 159.07. Cat in 5 came in on a 202. Looks like both of them dropping time. And they are. All right, that was our heat 1 of 2. Let's go with final heat. Should be exciting. The next name you're going to see on the top right is men's heat 1 of 2. All right, I'm keeping an eye on the chat. Let's just keep it clean. I don't know why are you kids watching this. So just been yummy. Keep it clean or you get bounced. So underway. This is final heat for the ladies, the women, 15 and over.
Lane 2, Scarlet Aquatics, C Relay. Lane 3, Scarlet Aquatics, B Relay. Lane 4, Scarlet Aquatics, A Relay. Lane 5, Metro Area Lifetime.
All right, it's not really working for this.
Lane 6, Jersey.
All right, first to the wall is Scarlet B, 2659.
Cougar Aquatics team, A Relay.
Gotta play the announcer at time and a half, 1.5 time speed. All right, I'll get the names are updated on the top right for the first heat of the men's. Again, men, when I say men, I mean 15 and over. When I say women, I mean 15 and over. And hopefully I'll stay correct there, boys and girls being the 13, 14, if I abbreviate anything. That is your lane 4, Scarlet A. $25.44 on that split. $25 to go here. Final leg. Scarlet A. Scarlet A goes low. 145. They came in 150.0. Might have been estimated, but they go low. 145.97. All right. That's going to be the final of the women's. Well, we'll go to the men's heat 1 of 2. Cougar CB and then Lifetime B. Top right, we'll get the names for heat 2 in a couple seconds.
Event 68.
Be the final relay. Two relays. Then we'll go to individuals.
Relay. Heat 1. Mr. Referee.
We are underway. This is heat
Lane
1 of 2.
Cougar Aquatic Team, C Relay. Lane 4, Cougar Aquatic Team, B Relay. Lane 5, Metro Area Lifetime Swimming, B relay.
Cougar B, Cougar C, Lifetime B. Third swimmers entering. Cougar B continues to lead. Again, a lot of seed times, 150 flat, 200 flat, so it could have been estimated. That is Cougar B. All right, everybody's in freestyle. 25 to go on the left wall. This is heat 1 of 2. $138, $141, $147. Everybody improving on their seeds.
Heat 2, Mr. Referee.
Final relay of this couple events, and then we'll get into individuals. You'll see the names on the top right. 200 backstroke. It's going to be the girls 13-14 B final. Those names you see next on the top right. That would be our next race. I don't think we're taking a break, are we? All right, now you see those names, top right, next race. All right, I'll try and do the names, but it's going to be too quick to get through them all.
Lane 1, Metro Area Lifetime Swimming, A relay.
Too much to miss.
Lane
We'll go
2,
there.
Jersey Flyers Aquatic Club, A relay. Lane 3, Whitewater Swimming, A relay. Lane 4, Scarlet Aquatics, A relay. Lane 5, Scarlet Aquatics, B relay. Lane 6, Scarlet Aquatics, C relay. Lane 7, Cougar Aquatic Team, A relay. Lane 8, Bergen Barracuda Swim Team, A relay.
All right, that leadoff Cat A went 23 change. Nice start there in 7. All right, middle of the field. Even as they enter, those 3 swimmers, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 3, 4, 5. 4 is Scarlet A, 3 is Whitewater, and then the other side is Scarlet B. So near you is Scarlet B. That is Scarlet A and 4. First in, 21-4 on that leg. All right, so keep an eye on lane 7 when we go to the next screen. They have a chance. Now they'll take third. So Scarlet A, Scarlet B, Cougar A. Here's your finish time. Scarlet A. And a celebration from Cougar Aquatic A. Came in 140 flat. They go 134.60. Nice low time though, 132.32. All right, swimmers are behind the blocks. Let's shut that off. We'll give you a quick look. I think they're announcing in the water. So these names should match the top right of your screen. This is 200 back. All right. Now you see the wedges getting set. If anybody's not familiar.
5-minute break.
Oh, 5-minute break.
At 6:15.
All right. So there you go. There's the component of the wedge. It goes on the block, and then the actual wedge is held by 2 straps, drops down. All right, so the next event's going to be event 69. We'll see, our swimmers should be behind the blocks getting ready. This is going to be, there's lane 1, top of your screen. And there's the backstroke. And again, key component is the black bar between, oh, there it goes. All right. So that's where it is after the start. So it's not covering the touchpad. So coming up, you see the names on the top right. Lane 1, Olivia Chen, CBGC. Lane 2 is Emmy. Lane 3, Mira. Guessing with the headset. This is block 6, Caroline Glenn, Jersey Aquatic. Lane 7, Amelia Scarlet, maybe. Maybe here's Amelia with the Scarlet cap. And Lila in 8, Jersey Shore Y, red cap. All right. Hopefully the swimmers knew the 5-minute break. All right, if anybody has questions, comments, please put it in the chat. All right. Yeah, guys, let's be careful out there. We're not sharing real names or anything. And make sure your parents know what you're doing. Again, this session, all the information is on the website for Be Smart and also in Meet Mobile. The other thing in Meet Mobile, oh, I should read it right now. Record holder, did I have records for? Yeah, I mentioned the records early on. Red Bank Y, Fanwood Scotch Plains on the women's side from 2017. I didn't mention that. Yeah, those times, we didn't. Oh, did we touch a 129? Shucks. I got to go watch. Anyone? So for the men's, I didn't even think we were in the neighborhood, so sorry. Now, Scarlet A went 132. All right, the record for the men's was 129. All right, let's get present. So in this 200-yard backstroke, event 69, record is listed 159.18. Our low seed, Elizabeth Palmer's at a 206. That record, 159.18, held by Sarah Rodriguez in 2021. If anybody's watching, Sarah is swimming at the NCAAs. Outstanding backstroker. She also holds the record for the women's, the women, the 15 and over, for the 200 back at a 154.18. I think our break's coming to an end. I don't know who we were missing. Maybe lane 3, Mira.
Event
And lane 4, Kaylee.
Girls 13 to 14, 200-yard backstroke.
Here is their lane assignments.
B final.
The names you're going to see updated top right will be the A finalists in a couple seconds. Top right now. All right, this is the B final. Girls 13, 14, 200 back. Good luck, girls. Hey, real quick, Kaylee Wu, lane 4. Just saw it. Chatham High School announced NJ.com Team of the Year. Kaylee, as a freshman, significant part of that. Congratulations. And she's in lane 4. So if you're not familiar, lane 4 will have the low seed time of any heat. Lane 5 will have the next, and it'll fan out from there. All right, these are the finals. So none of the circle seating plays, just the A final or the 8 fastest. We are underway.
Lane 1, Olivia Chen. Lane 2, Emmy Harvey. Lane 3, Karen Shizuoka. Lane 4, Kelly Wu. Lane 5, Lan Lan Tang. Lane 6, Caroline Glenn. Lane 7, Amelia Lopez. Lane 8, Lila Wong.
All right, I don't know if chasing the names to the faces or the people is worth it in some cases where you miss out on the actual start of the meet or start of the race. So I don't know. I'll take feedback on that. Last night I was doing it. I don't know. Does much happen in the front 50 where you'd rather see everybody, or we're really looking at an individual swimmer? All right, that is lane 6, Caroline Glenn. She looks to be first to turn at the 100. Again, this is a 200. We're at the halfway mark. Again, this is the 13-14B final. We are now at 150, 2 lengths to go, down and back. The names you see top right, those are your A finalists. Up next. Big second half push here. Lane 5, that is Lan Lan Tang. She goes low, 2:14.91. Congratulations, nice swim. Here's a zoom in on that scoreboard. All right, we'll do a quick pan. Here's your A finalist. I don't know how much I'll get. With the backstroke, we do have a little extra time.
Final, Mr. Referee.
All right, again, they're just announcing in the pool. Again, trying to be efficient with time. Low seed, 2:06.78, Elizabeth Palmer. The names you're going to get next on the top right is going to be the boys' B final. That is now updated. Again, we're going to do 13-14 girls, BA, boys, BA, and then the women, the 15 and over, BA, men's BA. Okay. Lane 8, setting up the backstroke wedge. Bar. All right, here we are.
Lane 1, Annabelle Zhang. Lane 2, Riley Lam. Lane 3, Kim Castagna. Lane 4, Elizabeth Palmer. Lane 5, Maeve McGarry. Lane 6, Ashlyn Reber. Lane 7, Marcelina Corson. Lane 8, Emerson Litsky.
This will be 125 on the left turn. We are at 150. Elizabeth leading. Final turn on the left side, 25 to go. Elizabeth brings it home. Congratulations, 205.54. Came in 206.78. Nice improvement. Here we go with the boys B final.
Event 70. Boys 13 to 14. 200-yard backstroke.
All right. Congratulations to
B final.
Elizabeth
Mr.
Palmer,
Referee.
previous race. 205.54 winning time. Came in 206.78. Congratulations, Elizabeth. From Scarlet Aquatics. All right. That's the updated Petty logo I put in place. So if anybody was looking for the older one, it was a little hard to read. Over time, I try and update them. The Lifetime, I guess, could use a little tweak. So if anybody's out there affiliated with those teams, or I'll just, before I do cover next one, I'll do a little more cleanup. So Petty got the intention this time around. This is 13-14 B final.
Lane 1, Everett DeReese. Lane 2, Brandon Tan. Lane 3, Ryan Lee. Lane 4, John Peck. Lane 5, Zachary Zhang. Lane 6, Jason Wang. Lane 7, Ethan Gao. Lane 8, John Leotakis.
All right, low time here, 205.70, John Peck. Names you see top right are your A finalists. Record here, Richard Podlowski from 2021, a 147.78. We'll be at 125 on the left side. And this is our 150 turn. Low split there, Ryan Lee, 31.15. Here he is up in 3. Strong second half for Ryan. He'll go wide, and as soon as he gets close, he's under the flags. Ryan's going to take it there in lane 3, 201.83. All right, that was your B final. Ryan came in 206.02. Nice improvement there from morning to night. Good job, Ryan. Congratulations. Good time.
Championship final.
Would have put him mid A final if that was his prelim time. All right, this is A finalist. Names you're going to see on the top right are going to be the women's B. Again, the 15 and over women's B final names will be updated top right.
Lane 1, Johnny Cammy. Lane 2, Devin Perez. Lane 3, Xavier Lee. Lane 4, Daniel Antonician. Lane 5, Eric Dye. Lane 6, Elliot K. Lane 7, Josh Stokes. Lane 8, Markian Cole.
That is Daniel in 4, out in 26-7. All right, white cap lane 4, Daniel. Red cap lane 5, Eric Dye. Third running order would be lane 3, Xavier Lee. And then Elliot K in 6. That was the 100 turn. This is 125. Daniel came in 153.2. Eric in 5 came in 154.01. So they're about 5 seconds faster than next seed time. Not unexpected, the amount of space. This will be the final turn. Big push, keep an eye on the touch. Daniel takes it 153.05 to a 153.15. Daniel dropping time, dropping 10, 12. Eric dropping a bunch, goes 153.15 on a 154.01 seed. Nice job. Let's go here. All right. Then lane 3, good fist pump. Nice job, guys.
Event 71. Women 15 and over, 200-yard backstroke.
All right.
B final.
Record here of Sarah Rodriguez, 154.18. This is 15 and over, B final, women's. A finalist, top right of your screen.
Lane 1, Sophia Chapels. Lane 2, Angelica Cogalars. Lane 3, Siren Santiago. Lane 4, Emmy O'Shawn. Lane 5, Lucy Ivola. Lane 6, Melissa Cosa. Lane 7, Liv Piazza.
Again, this is women's B final. Names top right are the A finalist. This is our 100 turn halfway. Hey guys, the chat, can we wrap it up there? The intent is to have people either comment if there's an issue or provide insight, so please stop. I don't want to bounce anybody out, so. All right, we're at 150. This will be 175. Final wall on the left side. That is 4 and 5. Emmy and 4, Lucy and 5. Lane 2, Angelica. She's in the top 3 here. All right, touch goes to lane 5, Lucy 2:11.58. That's over a second, almost a second and a half improvement off of 2:12.94. Angelica 2:12.67. That's a nice drop. Over 2 off of 2:14.81.
Championship final, Mr. Referee.
All right. Strong showing from Scarlet here, 1 through 6. Jersey Gators and Rebel here in 7 and 8. All right, top right, we'll have the names for the B final for the men's. Oh.
Lane 1, Josie Marino. Lane 2, Caroline Lumber. Lane 3, Olivia de los Reyes. Lane 4, Amanda Bramley. Lane 5, Becky Jung. Lane 6, Emily Coleman. Lane 7, Madeline Minchak. Lane 8, Noel Rivera Castro.
All right, that's our 100 turn. All right, really received a great note last night. Amanda in 4. Amanda in 4 here. Became an Eagle Scout, first Eagle Scout in her hometown. So congratulations to her. That is a great accomplishment. We'll be at 150 on this wall. Amanda leading just ahead of Becky. 4, then 5, and then 3 is Olivia. Final turn here. We got a tight one. We'll just pan out, see the field where everybody else is. Take it at the wall. Amanda's gonna go and take it. She came in 2:03.67. She's dropping on that with the 2:03.54. Congratulations. A 31 coming home for Olivia. Big effort, nice push. Olivia dropping 2 seconds off her seed. That's great. She came in 2:06.90, but your winner, Amanda Bramley, there in lane 4. All right, real quick, I don't know if we have the time. Pan down. Here's the guys about to go B final for the men's.
Event
Here's their lane assignments.
Men 15 and over, 200-yard backstroke. B final. Mr. Referee.
Names you see top right are your A finalists. B about to swim, A top right. Record here, James Karori, 2021, a 144. Our low seed, 150. That's in the A final, the 150. B final.
Lane 1, Matt Koster. Lane 2, Yara Zhang. Lane 3, Milo Pfeiffer. Lane 4, Andy Cammy. Lane 5, Matt Corrales. Lane 6, Mason Carter. Lane 7, Lyndon Lee. Lane 8, G. Zara.
All right, this is the 100 turn. We'll be at 150 on the right wall. First to turn, lane 3, Milo. Just split a 29.4, significantly better than the field. Here we are into the finish. Milo's gonna take it. He goes 156.51. Hello. It's 2 3/4, dropping off a 159.31. Way to go, morning to night, Milo. Second to the wall, 157 flat for Matt. He came in 158.67. That's over 1.5. Nice drop, Matt. All right, let's go behind the blocks. Hopefully we get a
final. Mr. Referee.
I should just. All right. Don't have a. There we go. We're back. All right. I should have stayed there a little longer. With the backstroke, it does give me a little extra time, but all right. Live and learn. We'll try and get better as we go. We're back for tomorrow. The names you're going to see on the top right is 100 breaststroke for the 13-14 girls B final. That'll be up next. Those are the names in orange. Again, I'm updating that orange text, trying to give you a heads up if you're not looking at Meet Mobile or something, or you weren't told when a swimmer's swimming. That is our on deck circle, if you would. A final.
Lane 1, Gavin Del Fiero. Lane 2, Max Carter. Lane 3, Uriel Lee. Lane 4, Luke Lewin. Lane 5, Matthew Sayano. Lane 6, Sebastian Sternberg.
7 3 out
Lane
fast,
7,
Uriel and Matthew John.
Lane 8, Ty Holloway.
So as opposed to sticking with the announcer, I think we're losing too much to see who got off to a great first 25 and so on. So I'm mixing it up a little and not following them. So just telling you what my thinking is. If you think otherwise, let me know. I just saw the NCAAs, when they post the start, they post a headshot. So I've done that for baseball. It's kind of nice when the guy's coming up to bat. I've only done it. I don't do any softball. I've done baseball. And could be something we look at for swimming in the future. Just you tend to have a lot more than a baseball lineup worth of swimming. At the 150, Uriel still splitting 27s. Again, this is our A final. Uriel came in on a 152.89. That was his morning swim. I don't know if that was personal best. All right. There's Uriel. Lane 3 coming to the wall. 150.01. Great swim, Uriel. That is your champion there, lane 3, 150.01, dropping off a morning time, 152.89. Good stuff. All right. Are we getting a break here? 84, no, 70. I don't know. I'm not looking. Maybe not. All right, let's look behind. Here's our lady stepping up for the 100 breaststroke. I know I'm panning quick. Don't have a ton of time. That is lane 4.
Event 73. Girls 13 to 14. 100-yard breaststroke. B final.
Ashley
Mr.
Evans
Referee.
is your record holder, 103.45. Our low seed, 106.34 in the next heat. We'll get those names updated. This is your B final. The names you'll see on the top right are going to be the A finalist in a second. Those are now updated. B final in the pool.
Lane 1, Ariana Hempel. Lane 2, Nicole Almeida. Lane 3, Gillian Santiago. Lane 4, Audrey Wu. Lane 5, Amelia Lopez. Lane 6, Mika Jones. Lane 7, Kayla Struble. Lane 8, Leighton Haverty.
Lane 4, first to turn, Audrey Wu. Again, this is your B final for the 13, 14-year-olds. 13, 14-year-old girls. Lane 4, Audrey looks to go low here. She came in 112.39. She goes 111.14. Nice over 1 second improvement. All right, let's take a look behind the blocks. Your A finalist, lane 1.
Championship final. Mr. Referee.
Here's our lane assignments and logos. This is 73, Heat 2, A final, 13, 14 girls. Names you'll see on the top right is going to be the B final for the boys. And their seed times. Those seeds are from this morning's prelims.
Lane 1, Aubrey McCarthy. Lane 2, Bella Chiavelli. Lane 3, Piper Watt. Lane 4, Emilia Jonah. Lane 5, Sophia Carno. Lane 6, Katie Polo. Lane 7, Emmy Grace. Lane 8, Chloe Francis.
That is lane 5, first to turn, Sophia Carno. Final 25. All right, Sophia goes low, 106.36, dropping 0.8 off of 107.22 from this morning. Nice job. All right, here we go with the guys. This is 13-14 B final. Should see the A final is behind the blocks. I hit the wrong button. Ryan Lee up in 1. That's the correct names. Here we go. Top right are your A finalists.
Boys 13 to 14, 100-yard breaststroke.
Ethan Hand is your
Final.
record holder, 56-24. We have guys right at 100, 100-10, 100-11 in the next heat. This is B final. Again, those times you see, those are the seed times from this morning. In that white text and the orange text. That's just my kind of convenience.
Lane 1, Ryan Lee. Lane 2, Atticus Gutierrez Ewing. Lane 3, Marvin Chu. Lane 4, Ben Najeb. Lane 5, Owen Dow. Lane 6, Xavier Lee. Lane 7, Daniel Lynn. Lane 8, Rick Wang.
All right, turning at the halfway mark there. All right, 25 to go here. Keep an eye at lane 1, Ryan Lee. We'll give you the wide view here. All right, low time there goes to you in 5, 103.36, dropping over 2 seconds off a 105.41 seed. Awesome. Let's take a look at your A finalist. Lane 1 here, working our way down. Those names on the top right, orange, will be these guys. That. Next names you're going to see is the B final for the women. Top right.
Lane 1, Joseph Henry. Lane 2, Nazar Kalacha. Lane 3, Wasim Hussein. Lane 4, Benjamin Whitehead. Lane 5, Anthony Earl. Lane 6, Daniel Antonacci. Lane 7, Leonardo Varvella. Lane 8, John Leontakis.
It's lane 3, Bassam first to turn there. Benjamin and 4, I mispronounced your name this morning, your last name. Sorry about that. That's why the professional announcer is taking the duties here for finals. All right, here the guys coming into the wall. This is your A final. How close can it be there? 3 lanes. Wow, 59 flat. Benjamin takes it. 59.17 for Bassam and a 59.29.3 separating first, second, and third. Congratulations, Benjamin. 59 flat. As I said, he came in 100, so those 3 59s first. Well, again, I can't say it. They came in 100, and that was their morning time. All right, let's take a look behind the blocks. B final for the ladies. There's our lanes.
Event 75, women 15 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. B final. Mr. Referee.
Names for the A final, top right. Oh, that's Scarlet at shoe in 1. I did a replacement for Scarlet to SCAR, and that kind of truncated her name. I apologize, Scarlet.
Lane 1, Scarlet Shoe. Lane 2, Mary Rosino. Lane 3, Reese Bird. Lane 4, Amanda Bramley. Lane 5, Madison Castle Dalton. Lane 6, Gabby Cody. Lane 7, Hope Kennedy. Lane 8, Angelica Lovelards.
And that camera getting out of focus, that's on me, not you. This is your B final for the women's 100 breaststroke, event 75, heat 1 of 2. Madison in 5, having a strong second half. Madison came in 109.18. She goes 108.26, almost a full second. Nice job, Madison. $109.9, 108.54 for Juliana. Let's look behind the blocks, your A finalist. All right, here's their lane assignments. McDonald, right? Yep.
Championship final, Mr. Referee.
We'll see the boys B final names top right next.
Lane 1, Becky Chung. Lane 2, Parker Eddy. Lane 3, Juliana Marrero. Lane 4, Stephanie Kim. Lane 5, Petra Karnov. Lane 6, Maddie Lagulia. Lane 7, Emily Black-Gray. Lane 8, Marley McDonald.
Petra in 5, first to turn, 29.6 on the front half. Big turn out of Stephanie Kim in 4. Take you across section. Low time goes to Petra, 103.66. Dropping almost 2 seconds off her morning time. Second to the wall, Stephanie Kim, right on 103.86. Also dropping time off this morning, almost 3/4 of a second. Nice job, ladies. All right, here we go, the men's B final. I'll take a look behind the block, see who they are.
Event 76, men 15 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. B final, Mr. Referee.
Names on the top right in 2 seconds will be your A finalist. Again, this is the men 15 and over.
Lane 1, Vasily Yanovsky. Lane 2, Lucas Malakovsky. Lane 3, Javi Hernandez. Lane 4, Anand Baheli. Lane 5, Pietro Bonini. Lane 6, Liam Stu. Lane 7, Colin Lee. Lane 8, Aiden Hunt.
That was your 50 turn. Lane 5, Pietro leading at the 75. Pietro came in 59.97. He's dropping on that, 58.25. Awesome swim. All right, let's look behind the blocks for our A finalist. There's their
championship final, Mr. Referee.
55-12 for Zach and for low seed. 53-68, Matt Fallon Olympian Matt found 53.68 from 2021. Right, 53.68.
Lane 1, Arnis Michelanis. Lane 2, Josh Raines. Lane 3, Oliver Kiss. Lane 4, Zach Kush. Lane 5, Akai Sai. Lane 6, Brandon Anand. Lane 7, Adriel Lozano. Lane 8, Brian Dos Santos.
25.42 Zach on the front half. That goes 54.63, 1 second off that record. Again, the record 53.68. He goes 54.63. Awesome swim, Zach. Congratulations. That's off a morning 55.12. All right, up next, I don't know if we're going break or not. 77 is the 50-yard backstroke. We'll look behind. It's going to be the 13, 14 women, girls, sorry. They're getting the devices in place. This will be the B final. Congratulations, Zach. I don't know if you're back there somewhere. All right, would have been a lot better if Charlie Vlass was on the call with me. Got the call last year at Meet of Champions and definitely had a lot of insight into these swimmers, knowing his friends and competitors.
Girls 13 to 14, 50-yard backstroke.
B final. I'll get you the names.
Final.
Top right will be the A final shortly. Now, last night I fixed the CBGC and now it's not working. All right, I tell you, there's gremlins in these computers. This is event 77, 50 back, B final for the girls.
Lane 1, Cordelia Chang. Lane 2, Emmy Reese. Lane 3, Anastasia Daniela. Lane 4, Mariana Mont. Lane 5, Myla Wong. Lane 6, Zoe Matera. Lane 7, Olivia Boyano. Lane 8, Michaela Cashola.
This is a 50 down and back. We're coming into the finish. Low time, Mariana in 4, pardon me. She came in 30.17. She breaks the 30, goes 28.98. Also breaks the 29, not just the 29. She breaks the 30 and the 29 by going 28 and change. 28.98.
Final.
Here's your A finalist. Again, these move quick, 50 down and back. The next names you see on the top right will be the boys' B final. All right, you see the officials just looking down. So the toes need to be below the water on that bar. So that's the concern is that bar set too high.
Lane 2, Amelia Santiago. Lane 3, Kim Castagna. Lane 4, Riley Lamb. Lane 5, Elizabeth Palmer. Lane 6, Haley Johnston. Lane 7, Emmy Harvey. Lane 8, Caroline Glenn.
This is your A final. Low time there. Lane 4, Riley Lamb, 28.44. Just on her seed, 28.97. Elizabeth Palmer in third, dropping a little time, 28.49 for Kim. That's a drop off of 29 flat. It's a half a second. Nice job. All right, let's look behind. This is the boys B final.
Event 78. Boys 13 to 14, 50-yard backstroke. B final. Mr. Referee.
Names top right of your A finalist.
Lane 1, Habib Handy. Lane 2, John Peck. Lane 3, Hassim Hussein. Lane 4, Brandon Tan. Lane 5, Dima Pisetsky. Lane 6, Edward Perez Sanchez. Lane 7, Anthony Furlong. Lane 8, Johnny Cammy.
Low time there. Dima in 5:27.23, dropping 4.43 off of 27.66. Nice swim. 27.33 for Brandon. That's dropping off of 27.65 morning.
Championship final, Mr. Referee.
A final for the guys, the boys. Sorry, the 13-14 A final. Names you're going to see on the top right is the B final for the women.
Lane 1, Elliot Kay. Lane 2, Zachary Zhang. Lane 3, Eric Dow. Lane 4, Eric Washington. Lane 5, Daniel Antonation. Lane 6, Martin Hull. Lane 7, Boyd Dow. Lane 8, Joseph Henry.
All right, low time, 25.28 for Eric. It's dropping a little bit off of 25.43 seed. Nice job. 27. All right, here's the women's B final.
Event 79, women 15 and over, 50-yard backstroke. B final, Mr. Referee.
All right, the names you'll see top right are your A finalist. I didn't read record for the previous. Do we have? We don't. Oh, we don't have records for these 50s. That's why. All right, women's B final.
Lane 1, Parker Eddy. Lane 2, Corral Lee. Lane 3, Melissa Costa. Lane 4, Penny Osong. Lane 5, Sophia Chaffins. Lane 6, Vivian McCormick. Lane 7, Lucy Ibelan. Lane 8, Alyssa Giovannis.
Tight one across the board. Who's going low? I put the thing up too fast. Harper goes low, up in 1:29.01, dropping off of 29.76. Congratulations, Harper. Nice new low time. All right, we have time to look behind. Here's the ladies about to
Championship
Step
final.
in.
Mr. Referee.
This is your A final. Laney Sue, low seed 2691. Next names you're going to see will be the men's B. That'll be on the top right in a couple seconds.
Lane 1, Madeline Minchek. Lane 2, Jessica Sun. Lane 3, Elise Lee. Lane 4, Lane Sue. Lane 5, Becky Jung. Lane 6, Lola Summerstein. Lane 7, Brianna Marion. Lane 8, Sonia Jagan.
All right, your champion, lane 4, Laney Sue, 2625. Dropping off a 2691. Congratulations, Laney. It's awesome. All right, we'll take a look down. This is the B final for the men. Yeah, B final.
Event 80, men 15 and over, 50-yard backstroke. B final. Mr. Referee.
Names you see top right are your A finalist.
Lane 1, Vasily Yanovsky. Lane 2, Levan Alkar. Lane 3, Aiden Chen. Lane 4, Ty Collins. Lane 5, Anand Teti. Lane 6, Jerry Zanwazka. Lane 7, Bert Katak. Lane 8, G. Zara.
Low time, 25.67 for Ty. That's 0.2 improvement. Nice swim, Ty. Let's look behind. Up next, your A finalist. Aaron Roy in 4, low seed, 22.32. Names top right are the girls. B final for the 200 fly. That'll be next. I don't think we have a break. I think we have a break after those. But
Lane 1,
this is your
Thomas
A final.
Wilson Webb. Lane 2, Brian Dos Santos. Lane 3, Koji Sawa. Lane 4, Aaron Roy. Lane 5, Jamin Lee. Lane 6, Akira Havanova. Lane 7, Peter Baragos Piss. Lane 8, Matthew
Low time, 22.33. Jaden Lee out touches Aaron Roy. 22.45, 22.33. That's a 2.3 drop for Jaden. Nice swim. Congratulations. All right, let's look behind. Again, 200 butterfly coming up. B final for the girls. Record here, 2:00.77. Emily Thompson. If I forget to say it, Emma in the A final is coming in on a 2:00.45.
Girls 13 to 14, 200-yard butterfly.
All right, this is B final.
Mr. Referee.
I'll show you the names. On the top right, it's going to be your A finalist. They'll be up next. 200 yards, 8 lengths of the pool. Again, Emily Thompson, record holder, 2:00.77. Emily is swimming this weekend at the NCAAs. Emily also holds the record for the older group at a 1:56.
Michaela Australia. Lane 2, Samantha Henriques. Lane 3, Alexandra Soltis. Lane 4, Liliana Stu. Lane 5, Aliana Rolden. Lane 6, Callie Wu. Lane 7, Chloe Francis. Lane 8, Bella Chiarella.
Lane 8 is empty here. Again, this is 13-14 B final. Again, 200-yard race here. We are at 100 here. That is lanes 4 and 5, Liliana and Aliana. Oh, sorry, I forgot to switch cameras. That is 150 on that right-hand wall. .25 to go on this turn. That is lane 5, Aliana leading Liliana, sorry. Aliana in 5. Ladies are coming home to the finish. .217.24 for Aliana. She came in 2:18.54. That's 1.3. Nice drop. Second to the wall was Liliana on a 2:19.25, right on her seat. We're going to take a look behind. Here's our A finalist. Those are the names you see on the top right. I'm going to update those names, give you the B final for the boys.
Championship final. Mr. Referee.
Again, Emily Thompson record 2:00.77. Ladies are underway. This is your A final for the girls.
Annabelle Zhang. Lane 2, Larry Tang. Lane 3, Adeline Ben.
Excuse me.
Lane 4,
down.
Pereira. Lane 5, Ashley Weber. Lane 6, Olivia Chen. Lane 7, Chloe Lin. Lane 8, Lily Bora.
All right. Emma goes out 27-6. We are at 100 here. .125. Emma's at 150, 129.7. Splitting up 31-34. 2:00.87. Awesome swim, Emma. I know she wanted that 2:00. Still takes home the championship. Congratulations. All right. Off to the boys. Take a look behind. We have the boys 13-14. Shane. All right, here we go. Event 82, Heat 1,
Event
boys
82.
B.
Boys 13-14, 200-yard butterfly. B final. Mr. Referee.
Names for the A final, top right.
Lane 1, Shane Zara. Lane 2, Glenn Miranda. Lane 3, Justin Lindemann. Lane 4, Cy Pantager. Lane 5, Andrew Maddock. Lane 6, Arav Dawn. Lane 7, Evan DeWilliams. Lane 8, Alex Hood.
All right, this is your B final for the boys. Names for the A final, top right. This is going to be the 100 wall. All right, how's everybody doing out there? Nice Saturday night here from New Brunswick. This will be 125 on the left wall. Lead swimmer in 4 is Cy. We'll be at 150 right side. Record here, Richard Poplawski, 148.61. Here we are into the finish. Cy goes low, 207.46. That's like 1.5 off his 208.99 seed from this morning. Nice job, Cy. That was your B final. Let's look behind for your A finalist. Here's the A finalist, lane assignments. All right, the names you'll see on the top right are the women's B final coming up.
Championship
Next, coming
final.
up next.
Mr. Referee.
This is boys 13-14 A final, 200 butterfly.
Lane 1, Aaron 5. Lane 2, Aaron 7. Lane 3, Gio Huang. Lane 4, Chase Kim. Lane 5, Lucas Kitchikov. Lane 6, Aiden Marino. Lane 7, Martin Ivanov. Lane 8, Sebastiano Diacoginos.
All right, he's playing Boys of Summer for the boys. Saved a good song for a 200 race, too. All right. Again, this is your A final. Chase came in on a 154.43. That is his 125-yard wall. All right, lead swimmer at 150. Chase is turning. See the field. Should hear all the cheering here. All right, somebody got to help me out. I don't have zones and everything in front of me where I'm comfortable reading it off. Again, he came in 154.43 from this morning. Looks like we're dropping on that. Awesome, 150.88 for Chase. Somebody help me out there. Oh, stepping on you. Nice high five. All right, we have the women's. Women's B final now.
Event 83, women 15 and over, 200-yard butterfly. The final.
150.88 for a 14-year-old. Oh, there we go. So this is your B final. The names you'll see in a few seconds on the top right are your A finalists for the women.
Lane 1, Adeline Fang. Lane 2, Callie Wojtek. Lane 3, Alyssa Giovannis. Lane 4, Veronica Matais. Lane 5, Noel Rivera Castro. Lane 6, Ashna Patel. Lane 7, Maya McCracken. Lane 8, Maddie Moore.
This is the women's B final, 15 and over, 200-yard butterfly, event 83. I think we have this. Well, I know we have this one other heat, and then the men's, and I think then we take a short break. Guys at 125 yards. Oh, sorry, I'm cutting you off, Lane. I'm sorry, the women, and I'm cutting you off, Maddie. Pardon me. All right, the ladies back at 150. Two lengths to go here in the B final. Looks like lane 2 and 3 here. 2 is Kaylee. 3 is Elisa. We'll give you the cross-section view. Looks like Elisa in 3 is going to go low here. 2:16.41. She came in 2:17.40. That's 0.99 drop. Veronica getting the dashes. Don't worry, that's just indicating that the backup time was used. That was your B final. Let's look behind for your A finalist. Here's their lane assignments. Next names you're going to see on the top right are the men's B final. Scarlet owning 6 or 7 of 8 in this heat. Record here, Emily Thompson, 156. 156.42.
Lane 1, Olivia De Los Reyes. Lane 2, Scarlet Shu. Lane 3, Sharon Cho. Lane 4, Josie Marino. Lane 5, Jessica Sung. Lane 6, Ayana Tibb. Lane 7, Sienna Butzer. Lane 8, Megan Diorizio.
Top right again, those are the men's B finalists. All right, at the 100, first to turn, Josie Marino, 58.32 on that front half. Josie continuing our education in swimming at Ohio U. Final 50. Josie's under the flags. She came in 2:04.39. We're dropping a bunch on that. 2:01.77. Great swim, Josie. That 2:04 was her morning time. Nice job. That was a final. Congratulations, Josie Marino. 2:12. I'm sorry, second to the wall. Where is it? 2:05 for Jessica, right on her seat. All right, let's look behind. This is the men's B final.
Event 84, men 15 and over, 200-yard butterfly. B final, Mr. Referee.
Top right are your A finalists.
Lane 1, Dasi Blockett. Lane 2, Noah Zhang. Lane 3, Michael Riley. Lane 4, Oliver Brown. Lane 5, Adrian Lozano. Lane 6, Colin Drew. Lane 7, Gabriel Mendez Castillo. Lane 8, Will Madden.
All right, this is your B final. Names on the top right of your A finalists. That's going to be the last of the individuals. Then we have 400 free relays. I think they'll take a short break and then do the relays. So again, this is B final. Then we'll have the A final. Guys are at 150, 2 lengths to go. All right, it's going to be 25 to go here. It's Michael in 3, Oliver in 4. Slight lead to Michael, and he does go. Oh, Oliver gets the touch. 159.16. Coming home 31.86. All right, that was your B final. Nice swim, Oliver. Michael, too. What did Michael came in on a 2:00.20? Congratulations, going sub 2. Let's look behind. This is our last A final.
Championship.
Look at the exhaustion.
Final.
Big effort there between blocks 7 and 8. We are underway. All right, he's crawling back.
Lane 1, Leo Mesa. Lane 2, Matthew Judd. Lane 3, Connor Long. Lane 4, Riker Levi. Lane 5, Jonah Briggs. Lane 6, Bakar Saab. Lane 7, Ivan Yeri. Lane 8, Colin Lee.
All right, again, this is the A final. It's our last individual. We'll have relays, but we should have a short break. Aaron Batalis has the record here at 1:44.64. Riker Levi came in on a 1:49.57. Big push here from Connor in 3. Jonah in 5. That is the 150 turn there, folks. So Connor in 3, Riker in 4, Jonah in 5. Sorry about the rest of the field. $147.52. That's 2:02 dropping. Nice swim, Riker. I don't know where that ranks on personal best or anything. I don't have all that data in front of me. 147.52. And I just missed the little celly. All right, we're going to relays.
At this time, we'll be taking a 5-minute break. We will resume at 7:38.
All right, so that swimmer that climbed out earlier last heat, still on the deck, not getting any attention, but just seems recovering. He's being checked on. I think he's given thumbs up, so. All right, so the 5-minute break. All the information for these relays is at Meet Mobile. Please take a look there. I did not see it on the Be Smart website. Oh, it's on the board. Let me give that to you. There you go. There's a zoomed in view of the scoreboard. So that is event 85, heat 1. All right, that swimmer that climbed out, if anybody was concerned, he is being talking to from the coaching staff. All right, again, when we resume, we will have relays. The information is in Meet Mobile. I'll read it to you. So, all right, for all the individual swims, great effort there. Oh, they don't have. I just see psych sheets in Meet Mobile, so unless somebody sees better than me or can refresh, well, then it just live off the scoreboard. There, we'll take you behind the blocks. You'll see the teams getting ready here. All right, just relaying information. If anybody was at home and saw that swimmer climbing out and laying on the deck, he is sitting in a chair right now, talking to medical staff. All right. So again, I don't have heat information. I'm hitting refresh as many times as I can, not helping. All right, on the board now here, we'll put it on the screen. So lifetime B, here we can do this, is in 2. So
event 85, girls 13 to 14.
There they are, lifetime B,
relay.
Jack A, Scarlet A, Scarlet B, and then lifetime A. Right. Again, here's the lane assignments. Ignore the times are left over. 400 free relay. Each swimmer
Lane
swimming.
2, Metro Area Lifetime Swimming, B relay. Lane 3, Jersey Aquatic Center, A relay. Lane 4, Scarlet Aquatics, A relay. Lane 5, Scarlet Aquatics, B relay. Lane 6, Metro Area Lifetime Swimming, A relay.
Oh, those names on the top right, I need to shut off. Those are not valuable right now. All right, here we go. First transition. I'll give you the big scoreboard. You can see splits. All right, quick update on that swimmer where he's walking on his own. Coach or parent with them. All right, so the running order here, lane 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, Scarlet A, Scarlet B, Lifetime A. Lane 2 is, all right, here we go, next swimmer entering. I'll give you those splits in a big screen. All right, lead group's already turned at this far end. That is your lane 4, Scarlet A. She's already completed 50. Goes out in 25:47. Scarlet B out at 28.7. Lifetime A out at 26.85. That is your lead group. That is second and third. Lifetime has now taken second running order. Here we go. Next swimmer entering. I guess I can put this down here. All right, now you see Lifetime has taken second place in running order here. So Scarlet A making their way back to the right. That is our fourth swimmer. Second and third near us. Closest to us, Lifetime A, and then Scarlet B. That's halfway, 50 down, 50 to go. You want to see that split. Front 27.19 for Scarlet A. 26.18, almost a second better. 26.86. And then up in 2 and 3 is Lifetime B and Jersey Aquatic A. They're neck and neck. All right, so we'll have a finish here. Scarlet A. So this is the 13-14 team. All right, they go low. Then we have Lifetime A, Scarlet B, and then we have a race over here. Who do we got? It is Jersey Aquatic takes fourth at 3:54. So low time there, Scarlet A, 3:44.51. All right, now we're going to go to the boys. You'll see this. I'll leave that big scoreboard on for you. Doesn't look like we have many heats for the boys.
Event 86, boys 13 to 14, 400-yard freestyle relay. Heat 1, Mr. Referee.
Oh, so there's going to be 2 heats here. All right, I'll just leave the big scoreboard on. It's not taking up a ton of room. So that bottom left is just redundant of the top left. I'll just do it like this, easier to read without a full pool.
Lane 3, Cougar Aquatic Team, A relay. Lane 4, Metro Area Lifetime Swimming, B relay. Lane 5, Bergen Barracudas Swim Team, A relay.
So there was 12 entries originally. So this is going to be heat 1 of 2. From the looks of it, there's a lot of boys behind the block. So this is heat 1 of 2 here. Unless we had... All right, that's your lead group there in 4, Lifetime B, followed by 3, Cat A, and then Bergen Barracudas A in lane 5. All right, 4th swimmer is now entered. All right, lead group's already turning at the far end. They'll have 25 down, 75 to go. Again, that is your lane 4, Lifetime B. That is Cat A turning, Cougar Aquatic, and then Bergen Barracuda turning. Final 25. I think the Cat swimmer in 3 wishes he had another 50. He's made up a ton of space. This is our finish. Nice swim, guys. 27:04 coming home for that Cougar swimmer. All right, 3:40 takes it there for Lifetime B. Again, I don't know what's next. We're going boy. I guess we're going more. Boys, you're good. All right, there you go on the board. This is heat 2 of the boys. Again, I don't have more detailed information. I guess I could find it. All right, assuming Scarlet A, they came in on a 305 seed, that Scarlet A team.
Lane 2, Metro Area Lifetime Swimming, Relay A. Lane 3, YMCA of the Jersey Shore, Relay A. Lane 4, Whitewaters Swimming, Relay A. Lane 5, Scarlet Aquatics, Relay A. Lane 6, Scarlet Aquatics, Relay D. Lane 7, Scarlet Aquatics, Relay C.
All right, first transition here. .46.37 front leg there for Whitewater. Why? Whitewater's in 4. Folks, I am sorry. I'm misreading when there's empty lanes. My brain just doesn't calculate correctly. That was Whitewater in 4. Scarlet A is in 5. Whitewater came in on a 313 seed. So this is first to second. Whitewater in 4, Scarlet A in 5. And then lane 3 and 8. There's 7, sorry. 8 lanes complete, third swimmer in. Whitewater continues to lead in 4. Scarlet A has shortened up that lead. Keep an eye on lane 3, Jersey Shore Y. They'll be battling with the Scarlet B team in 6, and then Scarlet C in 7. They've drawn even here. That is Scarlet A has chased down Whitewater. Third place will be lane 3, Jersey Shore Y. We'll take you wide, see the view of this. He has now put Scarlet A in front, 25:59. We'll stay here until everybody transitions. All right, lead group coming back. Got a battle here. Whitewater's not letting it go. Whitewater to the left, red cap, Scarlet A to the right. They're even. 252.46, 252.56. Whitewater turns just ahead. Split a 23:15 going out, that Whitewater swimmer. Again, Whitewater came in 3:13.17. They're going over that, but they'll take the low time. 3:17.57. 25:11 on that home 50 for that Whitewater swimmer. Take you overhead. I think now we go to the women's. Is this
Event 87, women 15 and over, 400-yard freestyle relay. Championship final, Mr. Referee.
So I'm guessing this is heat 1 of 1. I showed 10 entries in the psych sheet, but the fact that we have Scarlet A, Cat A suggests that this is heat 1 of 1, and he did say championship heat. So
Lane 2, Bergen Barracuda Swim Team, A relay. Lane 3, Jersey Flyers Aquatic Club, A relay. Lane 4, Scarlet Aquatics, A relay. Lane 5, Scarlet Aquatics, B relay. Lane 6, Tudor Aquatic Team, A relay. Lane 7, Tudor Aquatic Team, B relay.
all right, so the middle two, Scarlet A, Scarlet B. Scarlet A towards the top in 4. The closest two, Cat A, Cat B. And then up top in lane 2, Bergen Barracuda A. And in lane 3 is Jersey Flyers. That is Scarlet A, then Scarlet B. 6 and 3, really close for that third place. Scarlet A first to turn. Cat B down in 7, putting themselves in the mix there. Let's go overhead. First place, second. All right. Jersey Flyers up there in 3. Looks to be second running order now. So Scarlet A, Jersey Flyers A, Scarlet B, and then Cat B down here in 7. We'll give you the different view, a little easier to see. That's lane 4, lane 3, 5, 7, 6, and then 2. We'll be transitioning on the next side. We'll be at 300 yards complete. We'll go wide. Lane 4, Scarlet A. Second place, 4 teams, very close. Final swimmers are in. 25 down, 75 to go. Take this on the cross-sectional view. That is Scarlet A. She went out 25.9. A couple other 25s there. Scarlet B has worked themselves back to second place. There they are in lane 5. Lane 7 is Cougar B. Looks like we'll go Scarlet A. Scarlet B, big push. Look at that. 26.82 coming home. Almost 2.5 seconds. And just out-touched by, I don't know, a quarter of a second. 72 to an 02.3. Scarlet A takes it. Big push, Scarlet B. Nice effort on that. All right, a couple thumbs up, thumbs down on the left side. All right, here we go. We have some boys, 3 of them. Nice swim. Big effort, Scarlet B, shout out. Late in the day, here we are at 7:58 p.m.
Men 15 and over, 400-yard freestyle relay. Heat 1, Mr. Referee.
This is heat 1 of 2.
Lane 3, Metro Area Lifetime Swimming, B Relay. Lane 4, Bergen Barracudas Swim Team, A Relay. Lane 5, Cougar Aquatic Team, B Relay.
All right, I'm just catching up to the comments there from about 10 minutes ago, Alexandra. I appreciate it. Have fun doing this, and it's great to see big efforts from the kids and the quality of swimming. So Jersey strong, you know. I think we put a lot of talented athletes out there. So glad you're enjoying in the stream. And it is available to rewatch. If somebody does, try and download it, or you need a hand, shoot me an email if you have any issues. commonguysportsnj@gmail.com. That is your Cat B team there. Third swimmer entering. All right, lane 3, Lifetime B, trying to do a chase down on that Cougar Aquatic Team swimmer. We'll get next swimmers entering on the right side. We'll be at 12 lengths. All right. So I don't know, you know, a lot of people probably more educated in swimming than I am, but those relay starts, you'll see them as they kind of step over the wedge and build up their momentum. It's twofold. One is it's easier to predict when the swimmer coming in and touching the wall. It's you have a better reaction time. But there was a study done, I don't remember exactly the number, but it actually said they just have a stronger start just versus the flat start. So it's not just the reaction time, it's the actual propulsion you can get and into the water. I don't know what the percentage is. Look at that, a 330, 48, 330, 82, 27 11s for that lifetime swimmer coming home. Left side with the red cap. Kudos to you. And we just got a let's go from lane 4. Let's go. Raise the roof.
Championship final, Mr. Referee.
All right, championship final, Lifetime A, Jersey Flyers, Whitewater, Scarlet A, Scarlet B, Jersey Shore Y, and Cougar Aquatic. Lane 8 is open. Final race of the evening.
Metro Area Lifetime Swimming, A relay. Lane 2, Jersey Flyers Aquatic Club, A relay.
Wow, we gotta see this.
Whitewater
Lane 7.
A relay. Lane 4.
22-5, 22-3.
A relay. Lane 5, Scarlet Aquatics, B relay. Lane 6, YMCA of the Jersey Shore, A relay. Lane 7, Cougar Aquatic Team, A relay.
You can't get excited here. First to the wall, Scarlet A, 47-22, front leg. (21-27) front. All right, wish I had names. I don't have names, but somebody will know. Third swimmer's entering. Scarlet A came home on a 24.70. Went out 21 change. This is front 50 here. Scarlet A continues to lead lane 4. Let's take it across. You can see, then we have lane 7, lane 5, lane 3. Final 25 for these swimmers. We'll give you the cross view. (24.43) there at lane 7. 24.59 lane 2. All right, it's a battle for second between 2 and 7. All right, Scarlet A is gonna lock it up there after another 50. Keep an eye, 2 and 7. Lane 3 putting themselves in the mix. We don't need the music with the amount of cheering here. All right, lane 3, he went at 22.48. They'll bring home second. Nice swim there. Lane 3, Whitewater, 24.98 coming home. They go 3:14.57. Second to the wall. And the winner's there, Scarlet A, 3:09.80. Nice job. Good sportsmanship. That is lanes 3 and 2. There's 3 and 4 shaking hands. All right, lane 3, that swimmer for Whitewater put him back in the mix and took second. Whew. All right, folks. That's going to wrap up tonight. We're back at it bright and early.
Conclude this evening's championship sessions. We'd like to thank all of our referees and officials, our timers, and be smart.
Yeah.
We'll have a wonderful evening.
No love in house for the live streaming guy. They thank the officials, the timers, and Be Smart. Be Smart is the company that comes in and does all the timing or the administration of the timing. They produce all the sheets and everything. Just being a little sarcastic. But I hope you guys at home are enjoying the coverage. This is Mike, Common Guy Sports. As I said, we're back tomorrow. Sunday prelims, 8:20 a.m. Start with the 200-yard free. Event 109. And again, same structure, preliminaries for the 13, 14, and then 15 and over, women and men, girls and boys. They will come back tomorrow night then at 5 p.m. That session tomorrow night kind of goes to the same time, about 8 p.m. In between those, we will have Sunday distance, which is the 1,000 tomorrow. We will have the Sunday age group, pardon me, the 11 and 12-year-olds. That starts at 2:15, goes to about 4:15. And I didn't mention that Sunday distance starts at 11:30 and will wrap up probably 12:30 or so. All right, we're going to sign off. I don't know why I'm showing you that view. I should show you beautiful facility here, the great American flag up there. So it's really great. I wish I'll throw this out there for
one athlete who is missing their parka, Xavier Lee. If you have a parka or you see one near you that says Xavier Lee,
Xavier Lee is missing his parka.
To the front desk. Please check the parka that you have on.
The fact that they played the national anthem is just awesome. I wish I'll throw that out to every meet organizer. This is a little different and for time savings and everything else, but sporting events should lead off with the national anthem. I'll leave it at that.
That says Devin. Again, if you have a parka that says Devin.
I think Xavier needs to be Devin. Devin and Xavier need to exchange parkas. All right, we're going to sign off. This is Mike. We're at it tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See ya.